Guys, thanks for joining me today. We are going to be making this cute pinwheel by Parker on the Porch. This is a cute little design that can add a lot of cute things to gifts, and you could add this cute little pinwheel to the front of a card. You could add it to a bag. It can go in your front yard. It's super cute. So this one's the 4x4 size. You can see that I went ahead and used woven fabric, and then I also used a wool felt, and I just glued it to a straw. So this is the method where it's non-functioning but super cute. It's glued down. I have all the edges glued. I have the little button glued on the front. It's super cute. Now this would be really cute to add into a basket. It'd be really cute to add into a flower pot. Very cute. I also thought that it'd be cute to put this on the front of a card and glue it down. You could also sew this onto a bag. There's lots of options for this. It's really cute. This is like a non-functioning one. I'll show you how to make it function and spin as well. But this is the 4x4. So I went ahead and we're going to make the 5x5 now. So I have my 5x7 hoop with one sheet of tearaway. This one you can see that I did it where it won't fray because I used pinking shears right here. I cut it with this right here that made the edges triangle shape right there, so it won't fray. And I also used a medium weight interfacing on the front of this woven fabric, and then I used the wool. So this one's not going to fray, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to show you how to get the frayed look as well, which ends up being really cute. We are going to be using all this fabric stack right here today. This is what it is right here. Go to the back so you can see it. Okay, that's the Maui Mala. Okay, these are the different fabrics that came in it. They're really super cute. So we're gonna go ahead and use this. There's this one too. We're going to use this pack, and we're going to use wool felt. Okay, so meet me at the machine and we will get started. Okay, I'm at the machine. I have my 5x7 hoop. I have one sheet of tearaway on here, and I am running the Baby Lock Spirit machine. We are going to go ahead and get started. There's only 2 stitch steps in this file, so it's super fast to make. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch the first step directly onto our stabilizer right here, and it's the placement stitch, and it will show you what to put down. I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is what it looks like right here. It goes ahead and stitches a placement square so you know how big of a piece of fabric you need. So I have this woven fabric right here. I'm going to show you exactly how I did a glue down one and non-fraying. So we're going to go ahead and make this one right here, and then I'll show you how to do a fraying one. Okay, so you just go ahead and take your woven fabric. I'm going to take one sheet right here of medium weight interfacing. So this just has a rough side right here. It's crunchy, and there's a soft side. So the rough side, you're going to take the wrong side of your fabric facing up. You're going to take the rough side of your medium weight interfacing, or whatever weight you want to use. You're just going to go ahead and place it down like that. So the rough side's facing the wrong side, and then I just flip it over and I iron it. Once you put heat to this, it just adheres this interfacing to your fabric and makes it thicker and will help with not fraying. That's why I'm doing it. I'm giving it a little bit of weight to it, so I'm just ironing it right there. Okay, so all I did is put an iron on it, and now it adhered to your fabric, and it's just a little bit thicker. It's not so flimsy, and it will help with fraying. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this fabric down like this. You're just gonna make sure you have a big enough piece to go around your square like that. I'm gonna do this after because I'm gonna put the felt down first. So you're gonna flip your hoop over. I'm using I'm using wool felt right here. Okay, just like that. You're gonna go ahead and make sure that gets over all of your placement stitches on the underneath of your hoop. I'm gonna tape that down. Just like that, just so it stays. Okay. Now this top one doesn't have to be taped down because it's not really gonna move. You just put it like that. And now we're going to go back to our machine, and we're going to go ahead and stitch the step 2, which is the last step. There's no other stitch steps. It's going to go ahead and do all the stitching, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, this is what it looks like right here. Here's what the top of your hoop looks like. This is what the underneath looks like, okay? So you're gonna go ahead and take this off of your hoop. That's all you do for stitching. I'm gonna go ahead and take my tearaway off. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and you can use regular scissors, and it's gonna give you a straight look. Like that. Not like that, like this is, or you can use these peaking shears right here and it's going to give you this look right here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all the way around. Just using these scissors. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and cut down the center of these four, not cutting any of the stitches. So you're just going to, I'm going to try to get the center, and I'm just going to cut up to there without cutting the circle, okay? And you're going to do that on all sides. Okay. Now you can see that you have several holes on here. I have a crocodile that has two sides hole punches. You just need a hole punch. So you can see that it goes ahead and stitches a hole spot for you. Right here, right here. You should have 4 right here and right here. You're going to want to punch those out, and then you have a hole in the middle. You're going to want to punch that out as well. So I'm going to take my bigger one and punch the center out. That. And then you're gonna go ahead and get these 4 corners. There's that one. One. And that one. Okay, so you have holes in all of those. Now what you're gonna go ahead and do, now you do not need these holes if you're just gonna glue it. I'm gonna show you both things on this one. Okay, most people use a thumbtack to do this, so you just go ahead and find your hole right there. I'm gonna use just a sewing pin, so you just go ahead and flip this up like that. You take the ones with the holes, you match up all the holes here, okay, like that, and then like that, so all the holes are there. And then I'm just gonna go through that one, that one, that one, this one. I'm just matching up this pin through these holes, and then through the last one, like that, okay? And then I'm just folding down my fabric like this. Now, depending on what you use, lots of people use like thumbtacks. I'm using this sewing needle. You can go back through and cut any of these little strings that are still showing, like that, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna go, this is if you want a working one, you're gonna go ahead, and I have a straw right here. I'm gonna poke it through both straws like that. I'm gonna make sure it turns. Move my hand. See, so it can go like that. So it actually can move. Now what most people do, okay, is they go ahead and bend this back right here, this needle point, so it doesn't poke. You can bend that up and over into the straw, okay? And then you have a moving functional one. Some people use thumbtacks, so it's not as long, but then it moves, okay? And you can put a little spacer between here and the straw so it goes a little better. The other thing you can do is you can glue this part down and together so it doesn't push out and it stays, and then it will turn as well. All right, so that's how you make a functional one. I'm not doing that one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off. That's just some different ways of doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it to the straw because mine's just gonna be pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the fabric tack glue right here. Hang on a second, I'm gonna get a button. Okay, sorry, I got a button. So I like to use this thread that people use. What's it called? The thread that people use for friendship bracelets, whatever, and they do hand embroidery with it. It's a little harder to get through, but I like the way it looks. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, I got that side. Cut these two the same. Okay, got that through. So I'm just gonna knot this. Okay. I'm just gonna cut it so it's kind of the same. Oops, it's a little too much. Okay, just like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, now if you're just gluing this, you didn't have to punch out all these holes, okay? So I did it to show you how to do the other way. But I'm just gonna glue that, and then we're gonna go ahead and use the same corners that have the holes and just stack them on each other like this, okay? So I got that one. I put some glue. Put that one. Put some more glue. Okay, so they're all in here and they're glued. And then you're gonna go ahead and put some glue right here for the button. Okay, and I'm just gonna hold that down like that for a few seconds. Okay, if you have any edges that are coming out, like there's a little part of the one of them there, you can just cut it because it's going to hide behind the button. Like that. And then you can put it on like a wood dowel, you can put it on a card, you can put it on a straw. These are just straws. I'm going to use a straw and then I'm going to show you what you can do with it. Okay, so I'm just going to put glue on the back to hold the straw. Kind of like this. Okay, now you can go ahead and push your straw down, put more glue on it, and put like a circle of felt so you don't see the straw part, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds like that, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's dry. Okay guys, this is what the 4x4 one looks like right here. Here's the front and the back. It's just glued all together, okay? Made exactly how we just made the last one. This is the 5x5. Here's what the front looks like. Here's what the back looks like. It's just glued down. Here's the size difference of the two. Put them on top of each other so you can see. Like that. Okay. That's what these look like. Now I'm going to go ahead and make another one, and I'm not really going to show you all the stitch steps because there's only two. It's the placement and then the fabric on it, and it's a second. So I'm going to show you how to do a frayed one where the fabric's all frayed. So I'm going to go ahead and get that fabric. I'm going to go ahead and do a 4x4 one. I'm going to put tearaway on my 5x7 hoop. I'm going to go stitch the placement, and then I'm going to come back and show you how you prep the fabric for a frayed one. Okay, so I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm going to show you the frayed way. So I have my placement stitched right there, and I'm going to show you whatever fabric you put on the top is going to be what shows here. Whatever you put on the underneath is what's going to be shown right here. So whichever fabric you want where, go ahead and do that. So I am not going to interface either of these fabrics because you want them to fray. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this one on top, just like this. Okay, well, I'm going to do the bottom first. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one on the bottom because you have to tape it. So I have this fabric right here. It's a piece of woven and it's just ironed. That's all I did to it. Just tape it down, make sure you get over all the placement. So that's there. Okay, then on this side, I'm gonna put a piece of felt first because I'm gonna cut the felt as well. And then I'm gonna put this fabric on top. Now I'm gonna go ahead and stitch the last step, and that's how you prep. You can do it without the felt. I want that color peeking through. You can do it just like this. It's gonna be a little bit thin and flimsy because there's no interfacing and there's no felt in there, but you can fray that way as well. I'm gonna put the felt in the middle to add a little thickness to it, okay, and another color, okay? So I'm gonna go and stitch the next step. I will come back and show you. Okay guys, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and try to go through this quickly since this is the second one we're doing, but I wanted to show you how you can get this one to fray. Okay, so I'm just going to use regular scissors on this one, and I'm going to leave some excess fabric on the edge because you want it to fray. Okay, and then I'm going to cut down here. You can do this in one of two ways. You can take a scissors. I'm going to show you two different edges. You can cut little things like this all the way along here. See how I'm not cutting any of the stitches? But if you do that and then you take the edge of something and you just go like this, it's going to start fraying, and you can see how you can see the felt. I'm not going to cut the little holes because I'm gluing. The only time you need to cut these holes is if you're making a real one and you want it to spin, okay? But if you can even use your finger to rough this up right here, and it will start fraying, okay? Okay, so you can see how it's getting all frayed, and I like to put the felt in there because then you can see another color, okay? So what's going to happen is once you have it all frayed and you flip it up like this, it's going to look like that, okay? So I am going to do that to all the edges, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like. I'm doing this exact same method. The other thing you can do, you don't have to cut that. You can just go like this and it will start fraying as well, and you just won't have the slits. So you can do it either way. Okay, I'll come back and show you. Okay guys, this is what it looks like in the end. I put poly pellets right there, poly pellets inside a little tin that I got at Target dollar spot. And then you can put these cute little pinwheels in here. I thought another cute thing you could do is you could put like a little tag right here with a gift card, and you could color cute little rocks, like get some rocks and color them with Hawaiian flowers and say thank you and you're the best and stuff, and you could put it in there and give it to somebody with a gift card on it. It could be really cute. It can be really cute in a flower pot. It can be lots of things, but this is what it looks like. So here's the one that I showed you how to do that's non-fraying, okay, and the felt. And then here's the one that I went ahead and roughed up and made it fray. You can do it some more to get it more frayed edges to see which way you like better. Okay, so I hope this helps you make the new pinwheel design, and I can't wait to see what you guys all make. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love that. And if you click on the little bell, it will notify you every time I make a new tutorial. Thank you so much. Again, you can get this design at Parker on the Porch. It is the pinwheel, and I will have the links under the show more here. I have links to a lot of my supplies and directly to the Parker on the Porch Facebook page and also their website. Thank you so much.